Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. This is my Clemson Tiger season recap. As you all know, I'm going through each team in terms of how well they did, what they didn't do well at, what they need to do to get better for next year, and how I think they can perform next year based off of what's coming back and what's not coming back. First off, I thought Clemson overall had a really good season, in terms of how they finished and how they won the last 5 games. Because at one point, they were 4-4. And really, to be honest, with 3 of those games where they had a bunch of turnovers, they really lost those games more than the other team beating them. Like Duke, Florida State, and even Miami had a lot of turnovers in those games. And I noticed particularly they struggled away, with turnovers, with taking care of the football. Once they cleaned up the turnover problem, or at least improved at it, they won a lot of games. They won 5 games in a row. They ended up beating South Carolina in a revenge game from last year, and they actually won the Gator Bowl. Now, I know that's not really a big boy bowl, but a bowl game is a bowl game. It's still big to win. It's a big deal, especially for the bragging rights, because ACC is not supposed to be better than the SEC, so that's really cool. I thought overall they had a pretty good year. They were a really good defense. That defense is just something that's always been really good at Clemson outside of 2022. But it really cleaned up. They tackled good. They forced a lot of turnovers. The defense did score a few times on their own. Really strong at the line of scrimmage. Very fast, athletic, powerful. A defense that I believe could play with anybody in the country. Offensively, when they didn't turn the ball over, they were very explosive. The running game was good with Shipley, who's gone now. Mappa, who's coming back next year. The running game was really good. And Klubnik really started to grow as a passer. I just feel like the offense grew with Garrett Riley the longer he was there and was able to settle into the offense. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. So, to be honest, I think Clemson is going to have a really good year next year. I do believe they have a chance with teams like FSU, Georgia, and the other teams that they have to play, because you forget Clemson's defense is really good, and that offense outside of Shipley is basically coming back next year in terms of their weapons. As far as who to put my money on, I wouldn't say that right now. Obviously, you got a whole offseason to go through and all that, but Clemson's got a chance if they get better and they keep doing things the right way. Really, outside of the turnovers, they were really a top 10 team, to start the season. Remember, they were number 9. Florida State was number 8 to start. So the fact that that was a close game when they played wasn't much of a surprise. It's just on paper didn't look good because Clemson lost a couple of games because of the turnovers, But I thought they had a really good finish to the year. It really helped when Dabo Swinney got fussed at by that fan, and he responded the right way to that fan, because I agree with what Dabo told him. I thought they had a good year overall, and I expect them to have a really good year and be ready to come back next year.